All right, everybody, welcome back to another Legacy video here on Magic Online. It is Monday, June 30th at 12:05 p.m. The banned and restricted announcement has been posted. There are no changes to the Legacy format, and we are going to carry on casting powerful Magic the Gathering spells. And I have a cat. Oh, here's the first appearance of one of my little skippers. Sorry. Sophie was a little upset about the lack of bands, I think, and then she just wanted to scurry in front of the computer to make her own opinion known. I personally don't care that much. I wasn't that worried about Upsal spells. I was a little concerned about the rise of Blue Black Reanimator again. I think that deck is still very, very strong. Obviously, it's been putting up great numbers. A lot of the best players are playing the deck because it's so good, and they're doing very, very well with it. One nice thing, though, about the Entomb not being banned is I think that Cutter is in a better spot because Cutter has a better matchup, I believe, against Reanimator than it does against straight blue-black tempo. So in a world where Entomb got banned and blue-black tempo rises back to the top of the metagame, I think Cutter's in a worse spot. But if Cutter can, in a way, feed on that deck, hemorrhaging their life total to reanimates because we play lightning bolts, etc., that's very good. They don't play the nether goyf, so we only have the barrow goyfs to worry about in the sideboard. Now, where does this leave us, I guess, with respect to Cutter? I'm very interested in trying out the list that is before you today. I played this list at a very small 1K, I guess 2 weekends ago now, and finished third place. And this is Rug Cutter. It is Corey Steel Cutter, but with questing druids in the deck. Now it's still inherently a blue-red deck. The questing druid being the only green card in the deck, and it being the secondary mode of the of the only green card in the deck, right? It is still a red card first and foremost. This list, I kind of explained it a little bit when I was discussing my deck list in my tournament recap video, so you can feel free to go back and check that video out if you like. I kind of go over the reasoning for playing Questing Druid. This idea was brought up by one of the stronger players in the Toronto area, Boston. So the deck list is a shout out to Boston. The only change that I've made from Boston's list to this one is that I'm playing one unlicensed hearse over a Grafdigger's Cage in the sideboard. And honestly, given that there were no changes to the format, I kind of wonder if it should just be 3 cages. Let's see if I do have 3 cages on Magic Online. We're going to cut the unlicensed hearse and run 3 cages, I think. I think that just seems clean for Oops, and then also Reanimator. It's kind of not as committal. If it gets Brazen Borrowed, you can replay it, so on and so forth. We've got our Echoing Truth. Perhaps that should be a Brazen Borrower. In fact, I think Brazen Borrow. Echoing Truth is good though against construct tokens. I think I'm going to keep playing Echoing Truth in a very strange way. What else can I say about the deck? We've got 19 lands, so one more land than most Cutter's decks play, which is nice because it allows us to play the Thundering Falls while still having 14 untapped blue or red sources to increase the odds of our being able to play our 1-drop on 1. Corey Steel Cutter is a very good Magic card. It is an aggressive Magic card, but it's also is powerful when you sequence your spells in such a way that that you kind of are always triggering Cutter as much as you can. And so Seek the Beast being an instant that doesn't actually draw you cards, but lets you go up on cards, and you don't actually draw the card, right? Which is very important for Orcish Bowmaster purposes. You get to kind of continually trigger your Cutter, right? You can cast Seek the Beast plus Counterspell on your opponent's turn, trigger Cutter, and then on your turn you can cast 2 of the cards that you seeked into, or you could, for example, even then cast the Questing Druid as one of your 2 spells to cast to trigger Cutter again. So I'm looking at this list, it looks very nice to me. It felt very good to me when I played it in paper last weekend. I have not played a single game with it on Magic Online, but we are going to bring it into this to this metagame right now. I'm very much looking forward to trying this out. And so, yeah, that's what we're gonna do for a little bit here. I'm not sure if I'll be able to get through the whole league right now, but I figured we'd give it an old college try and see what happens. Also, thank you to everybody for your continued support with the channel. It's awesome. I really we've crossed the 200. We've crossed the 200 subscriber goal. So that's really great. If you've been enjoying these videos, if you've been along for the ride since, I don't know, I've been doing this for since like Christmas, I guess, so around 6 months now, and I've been having a blast doing it. So thank you to all of you for your continued support. It means a lot, and we'll keep doing this. I did say that I'm going to record my video about my Magic history. We're going to do that in due time, very soon. Hopefully, I can come out in the next couple of weeks or so. But yeah, I don't know. The format's now locked in for Eternal Weekend. I was wrong. There was no other ban announcement before EW, so I think the next ban announcement is on November 24th. I don't know what that means for the other the other EWs. I can't remember when they are, but I know that the American EW is in October, and so this will be the format for that tournament. So whatever you feel, however you feel about it, this is the format. So let's just play with the cards that we have, right? Interesting. This hand's got two questing druids. We're gonna see the power of the druid already here. We've got a Mishra's Bauble, a Brainstorm, and a Lightning Bolt. I kind of don't mind these cards. I think I'm gonna keep this hand. We're on the draw here, and we'll see what happens. Hopefully, we don't just get shredded on in the first game here. A Volcanic Island. Looks like this is a mirror match, or well, I doubt it's the actual mirror match. I doubt they're playing questing druids, but we'll see. I really like this, though. I think this is a good idea. It's a little clunky, but I think it's a good idea. Our opponent's playing a Ponder, and they declined to use Ponder's ability, which means they liked the cards that they saw. Force of Will, not bad, not the best. So one option here is just to wasteland our opponent. Another option is just to play our Polluted Delta and just pass. I kind of think that's what I want to do here. I could wasteland my opponent, but we've got these questing druids. So like the thing with this deck is we're playing more twos, so we don't just want to go all aggressive on our wastelands. Our opponent kept their Ponder, which leads me to believe that they probably have what they need, right? Like an extra land. Okay, here's Tropical Island. Maybe they are just playing Rug Cutter. Oh, it's Beanstalk. Oh no. We have to go down 2 cards here. Can I afford to Brainstorm? What if they have Daze? The Brainstorm's so risky, isn't it? I think I just don't Brainstorm. I think I'm just going to try to Force of Will this Beanstalk and see what they want to say about that. We play around the Daze this way. Forcing back, pitching to Fairy Time Raveler. This is not good for us. Yep, you've got a Beanstalk. Okay. I think I'm going to go for the Thundering Falls at this point. Another land. Well, that's not quite the land that we're looking for. But I kind of don't mind it. Let's keep it. Let's play Volk. I'm just going to pass. The game plan here is going to be to seek the beast into, like, ideally a Corey Seal Cutter in our opponent's end step. The fact that they had to burn their force to protect their Beanstalk bodes well for us, but if this is an Uro, we could just be so far gone here. Let's attempt to seek the beast in our opponent's end step. It's nice to showcase this card right off the bat. We're going to go up 2 cards here, opponent. And I'm actually just, like, totally fine with that getting forced. So there's a Lightning Bolt and a Dragon's Rage Channeler. Mishra's Bauble off the top. So let's start by casting Dragon's Rage Channeler. Let's see what they want to say about that. Maybe I was supposed to wasteland their Volk first. I guess we just bolt their face, because the bolt's just going to get burned anyways. Another questing druid. kind of think I might just bin this one. Maybe that's crazy. Maybe this is how we beat a beanstalk. I actually think this is how we beat a beanstalk. Let's keep that on top. But we just need to continually be pressuring our opponent. So this might be bad. They might just bolt our Dragon's Rage channeler, which is like a terrible. Is that what's happening? Oh, they're going to endurance. Just hard cast endurance, huh? Okay. Now there's another Seek the Beast on top of our deck. I actually think I'm gonna bin the Druid now. Take a peek at the top. Lorien revealed. Okay. We'll pass the turn. Draw off our bauble. It's a Volk. Lorien revealed's fine. Tundra. Ugh. This is a hard matchup for Cutter, obviously. This deck has been kept in check by the prevalence of like Oops All Spells and other degenerate decks. So yeah, you don't actually see Beans as frequently anymore. But if Beans makes a comeback, like, yeah. Okay, we're just gonna Volk and pass. I like making one land drops here. It's possible hitting this Druid was too aggressive. Is this a Murktide? I guess we Seek the Beast right now, right? Unholy Heat. Oh, man. I think we have to top it. That's so unfortunate. Force of Will, draw another card. So we're going to have to hope to get Delirious here. What do we need to get Delirious here? I think we have to cast this Bauble now, unfortunately. Cameo doesn't help us get Delirious. Let's Bauble ourselves. Daze. Artifact creature. Oh, man. So we have to like bolt our opponent's face. Bin the Daze. I think I'm fine with this. Bin the Daze. Unholy Heat. Bin the Ponder. I guess we go Delirious here. But now we're in a very bad spot against this Endurance. We just burned like a lot of resources there. We do get to draw off this Bauble, which is nice. We pick up another Daze. And our opponent just got so many cards in hand. Mystic Sanctuary, bring back Force of Will. Okay. That might have been too aggressive, but I feel like we were just dead anyways. So now we need like our own Murktide. So now we're going to lose our DRC to the Endurance. And we'll play on from here, I guess. Attack for 3. I've got Force in hand. Ponder. Not a bad one. I think I have to any order shuffle this. Pass. I don't think I want to jam the Volk. We'll be at 9 all. Our opponent's definitely got like Swords to Plowshares and cards like that in their hand. Brainstorm. Not too shabby. That's why we don't play the Volk. Quarry Steel Cutter with a dragon of our own. I think we're going to go like this. Just going to jam a big old Murktide here. Dress down. It's going to make our guy a 3/3. Sure. That's fine. Ponder. I mean, it has to be fine, right? Dress Down's actually an interesting magic card at stopping the like beating Barrowglyphs, isn't it? Hmm. I actually have to think about that one. It also is an enchantment that pumps your opponent's Barrowglyphs. Swords to Plowshares on the dragon. We know that they've got a Force of Will. So I think this is just has to be fine. Another Endurance. Oh, that's really bad for us, but because it means we can't like do the cutter shenanigans. I don't know. We're just gonna go all in here. Opponent's gonna refill. Man, having to daze there was so unfortunate. Having to daze there was so unfortunate. Now we're tied at 8 apiece. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna jam the Druid here. Let's cast Questing Druid. Let's pass. Hopefully they don't have much going on, but like the moment an Uro hits the battlefield, I feel like we're just kind of screwed here. We're going to attack with Endurance. We really need to draw a spell here. Spell here will be very good. I think. Come on. Spell. Has to be spell. They have another Endurance. I don't care. Oh, Dress Down. Sure. Spell, please. Let's hit one of those. Hit one of these. Those are terrible magic cards. Get those back. We have to play out the Delta here. Begin combat. Attack for 3 here. Oh, but now I can't fetch. That was so we lost. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have attacked like that because now I can't fetch. And we're dead. Shoot. Unless they feel as though they can't attack. All right. We tried. Well, this is what True Name Nemesis is for, I believe. Pyroblast seemed pretty sweet. Unholy Heat also seems like something we want access to. We're not playing on the unlicensed hearse. Of course, I cut the unlicensed hearse. We're on the play. I guess Daze is like not the best against control because they'll kind of just like always play around it. I don't know if I want a braid. I think I'm going to run it like this. Cage does hit like stop the Uro shenanigans. So like maybe we can play like one cage, but maybe like that's actually not the way we want to fight this. I think I'm going to go like this. That game was a lot closer. The Uro was the cream on top of the crop for our opponent there, but this is not a good matchup for Cutter by any means, but I think Cutter as a magic card is really good against this type of deck. Like it does help solve the control problem. We'll take the play here for sure. I mean, this hand seems pretty poggers, as the kids say. Do they say that? I don't even know. It's certainly what I'm saying, though. We get to go for the old turn 1 Darcy. Dr. Channeler. And then we get the turn 2 Cutterino. That Beanstalk drew our opponent so many cards. Oh, this is gross. You don't like to see Carpet of Flowers. We're kind of just like, oh man, Carpet's so busted. Carpet is so busted. We're just going to give them so much mana. This card is incredible right now, I think. I wonder if I could play this in my deck. Use Carpet of Flowers to power out spells. Maybe that's egregious. Ponder. Pass. Force of Will. Pretty nice. Unfortunately, we're going to have to give our opponent... I'm going to put this island into the bin. Quarry Steel Cutter. Another Bauble. I think I'll take the Bauble. We'll make a Monk. Play the Bauble. Let's take a peek at what our opponent's got. They've got a Blue Elemental Blast on top of their deck. Of course they do. I'll draw off our Bauble. This card is so obnoxious. I didn't have the means to force it when they presented it, but it might have been a good one to force. I think I'm going to try to force a blue elemental blast. It's like if this cutter dies, like I feel as though we are not going to win this. Let's go force of will on the blue elemental blast. That could be aggressive. This is a pyro blast, and then we're fucked. I mean, that's certainly within the realm of possibilities. Nope. Lightning bolt. How crazy is bolt? Maybe I keep it. It's kind of an aggressive play. We're going to brainstorm. Okay. It's fascinating that they went for the tundra, perhaps. I really hope the brainstorm didn't find them what they were looking for. Beanstalk. Yeah, you got a bean. So now we get to, like, I guess play Mishra's Bauble. Quarry Steel Cutter. Might be a little late for that Magoo. I think I'll bin it. The one should be fine, though who knows. Take a peek with the Bauble. There's a land on top. I mean, we're going to send the bolt at our opponent's face, I guess. Make another monk. This is our only green land for our questing druids. I think I'm going to bin it, though. I actually think I'm going to bin it here. Begin combat. Attack for 6. Put you to 7. I'm just kind of not in the business. Oh, Ponder was an excellent draw. I'm not in the business of wanting to play any more lands at this point. Ponder's going to let us go Delirious with this Channeler next turn. Wrath of the Skies. Yeah, that's pretty fucking good. Yikes, dude. Yikes. Now we're dead. Assuredly dead. Sucks to suck, I guess. Well, let's play another Channeler. I guess they killed their own Beanstalk there at least. And they killed their own Carpet of Flowers, so that's actually wasn't that bad for us. They cleared a lot of their own advantages. Swords to Plowshares, pretty good. Ponder. I think I'm going to any order shove this time. Guess I'll play Thundering Falls. Lightning Bolt. It's not going to be good enough. Put it into the bin. But yeah, we're kind of sitting ducks now. Uro's going to have to be fine. That's why we bin the Bolt, right? Another land. I think I'm just going to hold it for brainstorm purposes. We've got land, artifact, creature, sorcery. So we're Delirious here. I plan to Pyroblast the Uro on the way back in. And they're going to play their Uro again next turn. And if they have Force of Will, we'll just scoop and go on to the next game. Pyroblast you. Okay. Draw for turn. Cutter. Pass. They're going to redeploy their Uro again, I guess. And then I'm going to have to Unholy Heat plus Cutter it. Or Cutter plus Unholy Heat next turn. Oh, Life from the Loam. Interesting. Sure. There's no way that they don't have, like, Swords to Plowshares spell. That is certainly a skipper. Fetch. Vault. Quarry Steel Cutter. Now, damn, the Questing Druid's like a little shitty here, isn't it? Because this is just going to die. I actually don't like what I just did. I think I have to pass here. And then it's just going to get... It's just going to get eaten, I guess. I threw away this Cutter. That was so bad. I thought I would just Druid, but then I was like, I'm going to lose the Druid cards. Milling Forth Aerlingus. Uh-oh. Uro. Yep. Sure. End step. I think I take Seek the Beast here. No. No, we're going to go to our turn. True name Nemesis, huh? Let's try to Unholy Heat Uro. Force of Will Pitch Brainstorm. I'm going to Seek the Beast here. If we can hit Pyroblast, that's got to be pretty good, right? Pyroblast, come on. Yikes, brother. Fucking yikes, brother. All right, this one's over. I think this one's over. Yeah, I don't think we win here. All right, let's go to the next game. Tough matchup. Maybe could have played that differently. I've only played against Beans, I think once with Cutter the entire time that I've been playing against it. Like strict Beans, that is. All right. Round number 2 here with Rug Cutter. Yeah. This is a keepable hand of magic cards if I've ever seen one. We've got turn 1 Tameo. We've got Force Blue card. We've got a Bauble to potentially pair with our with a potential Cutter. We've got a Wasteland and a Polluted Delta. I think I lead on turn 1 Tameo. I maybe don't. Ooh, Planar Nexus. You kind of hate to see it. Now the thing is, do we Wasteland? I don't think we do. I think we get our Inquisitive Student into play. I think we pass. There's Ancient Tomb. I'll draw Kozilek's Command. I really don't want to force this, but I think I'm going to. I don't know, dude. Maybe that's a game losing force. Well, I guess we'll get our attack in for a clue first. And then we're going to flip our Tameo. Put back Thundering Falls for sure. Thundering Falls, Bauble. Wasteland your Ancient Tomb, pass. We could Wasteland the Ancient Tomb. Or we could like deploy a Tameo, or we could go Pondering. I feel like Urza Saga is one way we lose this game as well. I kind of feel like Wastelanding them now, those pretty good. We'll take the Tomb from them. We'll pass the turn. And then we can tick down to pick up our Force of Will. Disruptor Flute's going to name Tameo. Okay. This card's sick. This card's so good. All right, no Tameo fun for us. So we'll have to draw our Bauble. I mean, Ulamog, the Ceaseless Hunger. Slam a Dragon of the 5/5 variety and pass. Draw off the Bauble. It is a Bolt. Kozilek's Command to make a dude and scry. One top. Okay. Daze. I think I'm going to start off with a Ponder here. Quarry Steel Cutter's interesting, but not really what we're looking for. I think I can do better. I'm not sure that that qualifies. I think I can bolt. Do I bolt the Eldrazi spawn? Like, how crazy is that? How crazy is it to bolt the Eldrazi spawn? I don't... Oh, the bolt is, like, pretty good at getting us across the finish line here, too. But with this Daze in our hand, I kind of feel like we need to do it like this. And then I could play out another Tameo. What does playing out another Tameo do? I think I'd rather Surveil here. I'll pass. I gotta hope this Daze is good. It's probably not good, but yeah, that's a pretty good one. I'm not gonna Daze that, I guess. Echoing Deeps as an Ancient Tomb. So they're playing around the Daze here. The One Ring is very good for our opponent. I'm glad I didn't play Tameo. Double Daze. Oof. Sure, we'll try it. We gotta hope they don't have another land, I guess. get in there with our dragon. We'll crack the clue now. Draw Brainstorm. I'm going to Brainstorm now as well. So we'll go like that. All right, we really got to hope that the double days works here and they don't have another land. It looks like it's going to. We'll return Thundering Falls to days. We'll return Volcanic Island to days. All right, that was enough. That appeared to be enough for our opponent. Let's see here. Against Cloudpost, huh? We want Echoing Truth. We want a Braid. Meltdown might not be bad. I'm not sure if any of these other cards are worthwhile. I guess Dazes, I mean, well, they were really good there, are generally not that good against our opponent. Is True Name Nemesis good? No, I guess Force of Negations are actually good. So let's cut our Dazes. I don't know that Unholy Heat is that important here. I don't know that Bolts are that important either. But they do offer us up a little bit of reach, which can be good. Okay, this isn't quite this kind of hand that we want against our opponent, but I think we have to keep it. Cloudpost. Do I play DRC, or do I just waste the Cloudpost? I kind of want to get the Channeler in first, so I might have to Force of Will, right? Channeler was an excellent draw. I think I force pitch Brainstorm here. I value Ponder, though it's possible we don't want this Meltdown in our hand. Karn Silex. This one's interesting. Karn Silex enters tapped. Players can't pay life. I actually think we have to force this. And I think it's a force pitch Brainstorm, because Ponder's also a sorcery. And now I think I'm fine with a Brainstorm on top. We're going to draw the Brainstorm. I'm going to play Wasteland. Hit the Cloudpost. Then we're going to cast Ponder. I'm just going to bin this, because this will put us Delirious. Those aren't bad Magic cards. Okay. DRC's in. Basic Forest. Ancient Stirrings. Crop Rotation. Sure. Urza's Tower. Into the ring. Ring a ding ding. Yep. With the Channeler, pass the turn. You've got a 1 ring, pal. We have an Echoing Truth on top of our deck. There's another Cloudpost. Karn, the Great Creator, is fine. Yeah, let's see what they go to get here. Tormod's Crypt. Interesting. Go to end step. Bolt Karn. Right. I'm actually going to keep the Echoing Truth in my deck. I'm going to fetch right now. I'm going to grab Thundering Falls. I'll bin a land. Surveil again. I think I'll keep this land on top, though. Bolt you. Go to my turn. Draw. Cast Brainstorm. Get rid of that land for sure. I kind of want to wasteland the Planner Nexus now. I feel like I, in a way, have to do that. But I don't like that this Channeler is no longer Delirious. I feel like we're just kind of dying to this ring. There's another Planner Nexus to replace it, so fuck our lives, I guess. Another Karn. Turning the ring into a beater. Okay. Really don't want this meltdown. It's so bad. But now I guess we're dead to lattice because they plussed. Fair. I think we're dead here. I'm going to lose another 2. Okay. Echoing Deeps. What are we going for off of our Karn? Lattice. Oh, we're going to have to make some moves now, huh? Seek the Beast. Trigger Dragon's Rage Channeler. Bin Volcanic Island. Hit land. Then, guess we've got to bolt the Karn. No way to put that one into our hand. So we'll go graveyard with that. And then we'll see if they've got a blocker for this DRC. Or if I'm going to be allowed to attack their Karn. All right. That'll do it, I guess. I've never seen a Boseiju kill a Dragon's Rage Channeler before, but c'est la vie. I don't know that Meltdown's actually good. Cards seem kind of bad. Do we actually want Dazes on the play? I don't think so. They get outclassed so quickly. I'll keep the Meltdown, I suppose. This hand kind of sucks. But, like, I kind of also just don't know what else we're supposed to do with our lives. We're going to get run over here. We get the DRC, but we've got nothing. I don't know if this is good enough to beat Post. Probably not. Definitely starting with DRC, though. Something good. Another DRC. It's kind of not even good. I'm just going to hit them with that, I guess. Because if they had Planner Nexus into Karn or the Ring, we're probably just dead already, right? But we have to get Delirious here, boys. Another Urza's Tower. Spell me, daddy. I mean, the fact that we just have no spells is so fucking funny. God, this hand. Cloud Post. Come on, daddy. I think we're dead. Planner Nexus. We gotta hope this Seek is due for some juice here, I think. Corey Steel Cutter. I kind of think we're gonna bin it. It's not quite what we're looking for here. Oh, there's gonna be nothing to Echoing Truth with the Seek the Beast anyways, so we might as well bin that too. DRC and Ponder is not bad. Maybe they have Disruptor Flute. Disruptor Flute named Ponder. Dismember, sure. Well, that makes me delirious, which is nice. A Braid, sick pickup. Let's start by casting Dragon's Rage Channeler. Then I think we cast Ponder here. Bolt is pretty sick. I kind of want to float Bolt among the top cards here. Okay, that's nice. Go to combat. Make another one of those. And then I think we should just cast the Brainstorm right now. We're going to top both of these bolts. Just because I just kind of want to get them into my hands. Let's go like this. Tamiyo flips. Tamiyo ticks up. Pass the turn. We've got double bolt to Braid. We've got to hope that that's good enough to do it here. This is Ring. Karn's not going to do it. They're going to go for Karn into Tormod's Crypt, and then we're going to attack them. And oh, fuck me. I can't double bolt. Oh, I can double bolt. There's a Force of Will on top, and I believe... Is there a land underneath the Force of Will? I think there's a land underneath the Force of Will. So we're going to go to Upkeep. Bolt your face. Bin this. Please be a land. Yep. Top that. Go like this. Rebuy the bolt. Fetch. Bolt your face. Bin bauble. Yeah. All right. We got that one very narrowly. Very narrowly got that one. But we did get it. On to round number 3. Gorilla Boy. All right. We're on the play finally. Oh, this is risque. This is risque bisque. I'm going to keep. Oh, these are the kinds of hands that try men's souls, aren't they? If they wasteland us, we're so fucked. We're so cooked. Oh, no. Okay, I think we're dead here. Yep. Yep. Bin questing druid pass. At least we're playing 19 lands, I guess. Land, please. Never lucky. Dragon's Rage Channeler. I think I'm still going to hold this bauble. As greedy as that may be. Demir. Okay. Undercity Sewers it is. Tropical Island. Interesting. Witherbloom Command. Is this Salty Beans by the looks of it? We'll daze the Witherbloom Command here. They're going to Force of Will my days. And I think at this point, we've just got to force again. So, yeah, we'll bin Quarry Seal Cutter. We just can't draw that card. Force that. Force will force our days. And then there's a Brainstorm on top. I guess we can keep that one. Okay, let's go to combat here. Jam the Thundering Falls yet again. Land will keep on top. Pass. I mean, yeah, Uro's a good magic card. Yikes. Uro, definitely not the kind of magic card we're hoping to battle against here. Spin Scalding Tarn. Kind of am looking for a Force of Will for this Uro. I think we bin the Mishra's Bauble too. I think we equip. I think I'll take a look at what my opponent's drawing. It's a basic island. Go in there for an attack for 5. Put them to 13. Bauble draws us Force. That's so good. That is so good for us. Here comes the Big Daddy Uro. Prowess up our monk. Do we want land? I actually don't mind land here. We're going to try to spike a 1-drop off the questing druid here. Let's seek the beast. Bin wasteland. Seek the beast. Seek the beast fails us. Seek the beast failed us miserably there. Get in there like that. We draw a 1-drop next turn. We can trigger the cutter again, though. Where's their island? Hopefully this isn't an Uro. I kept the land off the Seek the Beast because I thought it was like likely we hit like a 1-drop off our Seek, but we did not. What is this? A multimodal spell. Witherbloom Command. Yeah, that's a good one. Orcish Bowmasters, Lorien Revealed, Life from the Loam. Return their land. Now they've got Uro for next turn, so I think we're dead here. Unfortunately, I believe that we are dead here. Well, that sucks. They've got the Brainstorm too. No. Okay. Cast Questing Druid. Cast Tameo. Pass. Surveil. Oh, we tried. Mm-hmm. We need a spell here, deck. Ponder? I guess we go in like this. We make a clue. We jam a second Dragon's Rage Channeler, which will pump the Questing Druid. I guess we pass here. They could have Bowmasters. They could draw Bowmasters. I think I'm just going to eat this clue in their upkeep. Draw another Questing Druid. That's not bad. It's a pretty good one to draw. We've got a lot of pressure on this Uro. They can't really attack with it, can they? Light from the Loam, return Misty Rainforest. That has to be a good sign for us, right? They're going to attacks. Okay. Another Uro Bind, huh? I think I can take 6 here. They can fetch, play another Uro, go to 11. Ugh. Wow. That's very unfortunate. Sorry, go to 10. Really, they probably have a fatal push or something too, right? Draw for turn. Dragon's Rage Channeler. Another Dragon's Rage Channeler. Pass the turn. We can seek the beast in their end step. Ponder you don't like to see in a spot like this. I think I'm going to put the monk in front now because we die to double Witherbloom command. Seek the beast, putting in work here though, right? This Uro brings them back up to 9 though. Oh, is this endurance? Nope. Sure. Gain 3 life, draw a card. Got there. All right. Against Saltai Beans, we want True Name Nemesis. Again, I'm really sad about removing the unlicensed hearse from my deck. There's been 2 matches where I would love an unlicensed hearse. We definitely want these 5 cards. On the draw, I think we can cut the dazes and 1 force. I don't know that we want Echoing Truth. It does beat endurance, but not even like in the best way. Yeah, I think this is how we're going to run it. Guess I'll keep this one. Sometimes Tamiyo's good. Just play Scalding Tarn, pass. Next turn we can like play and hold up Brainstorm to protect our Tamiyo, which is pretty swell. Binning Bowmasters is really interesting, considering Bowmasters is such a good card against us. It might mean that they're kind of low on lands here. Binning Bowmaster strikes me as something that you would only do if you were low on lands. Let's put them to the test here. So they do have a Bowmaster. Okay, I might have lost the game here. Okay, I was wrong. That was a very bad wasteland from us then. What if they have push? Yeah. Forest. Carpet of Flowers is super annoying. Let's brainstorm. Land on top, land on top. Flip the Tamiyo. Yep, that was really good for us. That was very, very good for us. Now we get to slam a dragon too. Plus Tamiyo. Play Polluted Delta. Jam Murktide Regent. Pass, I guess. Now they've got 2 problems to deal with. This is Witherbloom. It's Witherbloom to kill the Tamiyo. Okay. I think I'm fine with that. Then they're going to mill 3 and pick up a card. Am I supposed to brainstorm here? I don't think so. Play Undercity Sewers tapped. So we know there's a fetch on top of our deck. So let's go get our Thundering Falls here. Bobble, huh? I think I'm fine putting Bobble to the bin. We'll play Brainstorm. Volk on top. Corey Steel Cutter on top of that. Tacky for 6. Pass. 4 cards in hand. They've got 3 cards in hand. What is this? What is this? Brainstorm's good. Orion revealed. Shuffle their Brainstorm. Getting a basic island. Yeah, Uro's a good one. Uro, very good one. Corey Steel Cutter. Now, do I ponder? I guess I probably ponder here. Quip. Look at the top 3. Oh, do they have Blue Blast for the cutter? I forgot I didn't even see this island. Those are not good Magic cards. Any order shuffle. Another Corey Steel Cutter. Tacky for 8. Brainstorm. All right. Land. Uro. Does it make sense to Uro before you brainstorm so you get another card deeper into your deck? There's the Big Daddy. Is this a command? Oh, Life from the Loam. Okay. Unholy Heat is an insane draw. Let's play Corey Steel Cutter. And then let's Unholy Heat Uro. And then we slam this Bobble too, I think. Just juice up our boys. Begin combat. And that looks like a game win to me. The good old attack for 12. Still with Bolt in hand. We draw Dragon and another Cutter as our next 2 cards. I mean, yeah, that's pretty sick. All right. So yeah, the Sultai Beans matchup is definitely slightly easier than the 4-color Beans matchup. All right. We're back for round number 4, I think. Yeah. I mean, yeah, Daze isn't the best on the draw, but I think we keep hands like this. It's a little clunky with our 2s. We got some 1s. There's the Delta. Underground Sea into Thoughtseize. Let's see what they wish to take here. Taking DRC. I think I'm just going to Wasteland my opponent here. I don't know if this is right or wrong, but I think it's what we're going to do just because, like, sometimes these blue-black Reanimator decks are a little tight on lands. They might get their Entomb through the door right here, and then we're probably dead. Tamiyo. That's a good one, for sure. We draw another land ourselves. I guess we'll have to deploy our own Tamiyo. It sucks that Unholy Heat doesn't kill Tamiyo. It's one of the bad things about the card. It's another Thoughtseize. Oh, Fatal Push. Yeah, I guess that happens. So we lost because we Wastelanded, I feel like. But maybe not. Ponder's fine. Ponder's just got to be fine. So we see Fatal Push here. This is an indication that they're likely not playing Reanimator, but sometimes Reanimator's been playing 2 pushes in the main these days. This card has to die is the issue, right? Can't jam a dragon. Can't do a lot. I guess we're just going to pass here. We're going to have to seek a beast in our opponent's end step. Verdant Catacombs. Tropical Island. Interesting. Okay. Oh, fuck us, I guess. Yeah. Kaito's really good. Jesus Christ. Okay, so this is Sultai Tempo. That is sick. That is sick. Is this a deck? I want to play it. I love Sultai. Okay. They put 2 cards on top of their fucking deck. That's egregious. Volcanic Island. We're going to seek the beast here. Bauble and Force. This is pretty yikes. I think I'm going to play out the Druid here. Then I'm going to play Mishra's Bauble. And I guess I'll take a look at what they're cooking with. I kind of want to grab a card here. There's going to be a Ponder on top of their deck. We don't have Delirium, which really sucks for this Unholy Heat. I guess I could have dazed my own Unholy Heat there. Oh man, this Kaito is freaking crazy, huh? This Kaito is going to bury us. Why are people playing Sultai in their tempo decks now? That's super interesting. I think I take 3, go to 12 here. We got to find a way to go Delirious, folks. This Kaito is going to be like force protected at this point. Oof. This card's so powerful, I feel like. 2 cards on top again. Oh, man. The Thoughtseize, brother. That is crippling agony. Well, I can't even Unholy Heat here, so I guess we're taking some damage. I'm losing a card. Taking Unholy Heat, playing Tamiyo, sure. Ponder's a pretty good pickup. So let's do that first. Put a counter onto the Druid. I guess. Brainstorm. Go like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go like this. Declare attacks on Kaito. They probably got block into Brainstorm, I would imagine. Okay, that's good at least. Still have the days here. The Kaito's so powerful. It's going to be, a petty theft of their own. Sure. Stun the dude. Attack for 3. Pass. We draw Scalding Tarn. I feel like I'm going to seek the beast just right now. Oh, man. Play out Polluted Delta. Jam the dragon again. It only goes up by 1. I guess we go like this. Play a 3/3 flyer. Pass. We haven't Thundering Falls yet, so that's good. Cracking Clue and end step's fine. So we're just going to use the Brazen Borrower to block the Murktide. Hopefully they don't have Wasteland here. Wasteland would be crippling here. Going for a Surveil, okay. Polluted Delta into their graveyard, keeps a card on top, draws a card. Have 6 cards in their hand. Fetch to 4 and end step. Grab Thundering Falls. I guess I'll keep Corey Steelcutter on top. Play Corey Steelcutter. Force of Will the Cutter. Puts them to 10. I mean, I guess that's fine. Seek the Beast. Brazen Borrower. Daze the Borrower. Okay. I guess we bolt Kaito. Play Tamiyo. Now we've got 2 blockers. and an 11/11. But that's about all we've got. They've still got 5 cards in their hand. They've somehow only seen 1 fatal push, which is crazy. Attacking. I don't want to die to Witherbloom command, so I'm just going to trade off here. And if they had another Kaito, that would be really bad for us. What a grind this one was. All right, let's see what they've got. Uro? Grist. Interesting. Grist, Orcish Bowmasters. Yep. Sack the army, kill the 11/11. Draw for turn. It's a Ponder. They've got a Bowmasters. Oh, man, huh? Well, let's cast a Questing Druid. Then, I guess I Ponder here. I've got 2 cards left in hand. They're at 9. We'll pass. Man, that Kaito just like soloed us. Abrupt decays as well. Good to know about. Witherbloom commands. Oh, to drain me. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Wow. True name Nemesis seems sweet. Pyroblast, Unholy Heat seem sweet. I guess Echoing Truth in case they're on Barrowgoyfs isn't the worst idea. We're on the draw. I think we trim. Or we're on the play, sorry. So I think we trim some number of Force of Wills. A couple of dazes, perhaps. Maybe just all the forces. And we'll go in like this, see how it goes. I'm not sure if that's right or not. God, this hand kind of sucks, but I guess we'll keep it. Got the true name at least. Basic Island, not the best old skipper to have. But I think that's what we're going to lead on. Nice. Sewers, you love to see. Do I want to jam a cutter here? I kind of feel like that's not the best thing to do. That will actually end up seeking the beast in our opponent's end step here. I'm just going to pass. So they've got Bowmasters into Kaito, perhaps. If this is Stifle, fuck me. We're going to seek the beast here. DRC. Interesting. Play Scalding Tarn. They could also have Abrupt Decay, I guess. So I guess I fetch first. Volcanic. I'll play Cutter. I'll play DRC. And I'll trigger Cutter. It's going to be Abrupt Decay on the Cutter. Yep. I kind of saw that one coming. It at least means we're not getting Kaito'd, though. Sorry, guys. My partner's on lunch, so my ability to focus is dwindling, and so is our clock. Bolt is pretty swell. How crazy is it to jam this now? Do you have Force of Will, opponent? Nice. Okay, that's good. Go to combat for 1. And then I guess I skipped through and did not play this channeler, so yikes. Yeah, that's why I was supposed to play the channeler. True name Nemesis sucks, folks. True name Nemesis sucks. Let's cast brainstorm. Quarry Steel Cutter is pretty cool for next turn. So I suppose we'll go like this. Guess we'll drop a DRC. And then go into combat here for 2. Play Wasteland, hit, I guess, a green source at this point. Fatal Push Channeler. How about another Cutter opponent? How about a Bauble opponent? Are you going to Abrupt Decay me again? We are Delirious. Hook up that. Bauble. Declare attacks. Boom, boom. Hit him. Take a look at what they're about to draw. It's a Tamiyo. Pretty good. Wasteland. What is this? Grist. Sure. Create an insect. Sure. Play a Tamiyo. Sure. I could make another monk here. But what they have days, though. It's so bad. I think we just go to our turn. Draw off our Bauble. Distracted. Draw Unholy Heat. Draw Murktide Regent. Oof. Okay. Okay. I suppose we start by Unholy Heating Grist. And then I think we Unholy Heat Tamiyo. And then I think we go to combat. Let them go to blocks. And then we're going to attempt to bolt the face. Okay. Sweet. That was a good showing. We'll make a couple of adjustments here. Okay. Let's remove our dazes. I think we're going to bring in 2 Force of Wills on the draw. Then, do we want this a braid because it kills stuff like Tamiyo? And is Brazen Borrower even good? I think Brazen Borrower would have been good. It's an extra piece of removal to bring in, but like, what are we cutting? We could just play a single Force of Will. Yeah, I'm kind of into that. We'll run the Abrade here. This one can go poorly for sure, being on the draw, but can we really mull these kinds of hands? I'm not sure we can. Opponent's on a mull to 5, which bodes like very well for us. Delta Go. Pyroblast. That's a sick pickup, I think. Opponent's going to go for their Surveil land here, no doubt. Put land to graveyards. They've got a lot of land, so I'm glad that I didn't wasteland my opponent. Or didn't play the wasteland, that is. Let us see what this is going to be. A Baleful Strix. Pyroblast seems like a pretty good response to that one. Counter target spell if it is blue. Do you have days to back that up? You do not. We're going to draw. It is a land. We could slam the Cutter here and pass. It's also is like a great time to brainstorm. I'm actually going to take this opportunity to brainstorm. Interesting. Now I could just wasteland my opponent. Hit the Underground Sea. Pass the turn. Got another land. Okay. All right. Land number 3. So they just had infinite lands, huh? Let's play Cutter. I think I'm just going to pass here. I don't want to just brainstorm into a Bowmasters if I can avoid it. Second Cutter. I think we're going to go for the brainstorm now, though. Okay, so the brainstorm just happens. Let's run a couple of those back on top. Play out a Mishra's Babal. Equip our Corey Steel Cutter. Go to combat. Attack. I could wasteland them here, but I don't think I'm even going to. They've just got so many lands. Okay. It's a hard cast Kaito. Yeah, let's counter target spell if it's blue, I guess. Draw for turn. Slam a Cutter. Let's cast a Brainstorm. And that'll do it. Sick. All right, we are 3-1 with Rug Cutter. Corey Steel Cutter's a busted Magic card. One more match, folks. On the draw again, but we got forced to protect ourselves. This hand's pretty sick, I think. We're definitely keeping it. The good old Rug Delver. Opponent's on a Mully to 6, which you kind of love to see too. Opponent skips their draw step because they're on the play. You also love to see it. Misty Rainforest. Underground Sea. Yep. This is going to be legacy for the next 4 months, folks. I don't think we force the Tamiyo, do we? Nah, we can't. Lightning Bolt would be a great draw. Let's play out a DRC. I'm going to hold out hope on my Mishra's Bauble. If they want to Bowmaster me, probably going to be Force of Willing it because I hate that card. Let's see, though, if we can decide whether they're on Reanimator or Tempo. Basic Island. Make a Clue. I mean, yeah, I don't know what to say. I could force that Brainstorm, but it kind of feels like not a good thing to do. Maybe I was supposed to force this Tamiyo on turn 1. I feel like I'm going to have a better target for my force, but now this thing's going to get carried away. We can beat it, though, if we can get Delirious. But getting Delirious here is going to be no easy feat, given the cards that we have in our hand. Okay, I'm going to go for a force of my own now. Hopefully they don't have Daze. Daze blows us out hard. I'm going to bin Murktide. Okay. Now I think the game's over. Now I think the game is over. Another DRC is not too shabby. Cast DRC, pass. That was a super aggressive force, but I kind of felt like if the force resolved, we get to actually put some serious pressure onto the Tamiyo. But now we're just kind of treading water here. I mean, they can tick down, right? I kind of want them to tick down, pick up, push the channeler, and then we need to try to, we have to, at that point, then we can get back into the game by pondering into Lightning Bolt. But this is feeling like they're playing Tempo, not Reanimator. Undercity Sewers. More Surveil actions. Tamiyo's just ticking up. Ponder's coming in. F6. Declines to use Ponder's ability. Sure. So, Ponder. Binland. Land, Cutter, Force, use Ponder's ability, no. Draw Force of Will. Declare attacks at Tameo. Put that guy down to 4. And then I think I just don't even play my own Tameo. I think that has to be the pitch card to the Force. There's Brainstorm. That's fine. Tameo's going to go up to 6. But if they put it down to 1 for Fatal Push, Thoughtseize. Sure. Take Force of Will. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. Yep. Entomb Atraxa plus Tameo. Play Trop. Cast Corey Steel Cutter. Bin that. Play Mishra's Bauble. Bin that. Cutter activates. Target myself. It is a Brainstorm. K. Go to attacks. Hit Tameo. Hit Tameo. Draw Brainstorm and upkeep. We really got to hope they don't ever reanimate. Wow. Yep. Cast Brainstorm. Bin Flooded Strand. And I guess that's it. Oh, man. If they have Reanimate in hand, I'm just fucking dead. They definitely have Reanimate in hand. Would I rather have a Tameo or a... I guess... I would rather have a Tameo. I'll just blank their Thoughtseize. I don't think there's anything that I can do here. Yeah, that'll be game. GG's opponent. That deck is so powerful. I can't even really be ignoring the Tameo there either, right? Like, I'm going to play that. I'm going to bring in Unholy Heat. I guess we need Pyroblast too. Wow. I don't know about Echoing Truth. That card just seems bad to me in some respects. It does answer a Barrowgoyf. Okay, I'm going to cut a Wasteland. I think I'm going to cut a couple of Lightning Bolts. This deck's so hard to... Maybe I can cut like a Questing Druid. It just strikes me as a little slow. I can cut like a couple of Dazes. Maybe I cut 3 Bolts. All right. This is how we're going to run it. I guess Echoing Truth is fine. Oof, this hand's not that great, but we can ponder into a Corey Steel Cutter. Whoops. Cast Ponder. Those aren't technically the skippers that we were hoping for. The Dragon's kind of good, though. The Dragon is kind of good, though. I kind of just want to double bobble. Well, Force of Will on top. Okay. I won't double bobble. I'm just going to single bobble. We're just going to take a card. Opponent draws Force of Will. Undercity Sewers. Bottom's Force of Will passes. Part of me doesn't mind hitting them with a Wasteland here. Cast Brainstorm. They're going to daze my Brainstorm to protect their thing. Sure. I think that's fine. Redeploy, sure. There's a Trax. Draw something gassy. The Atraxa there is just insane, isn't it? Well, let's get a dragon out, I think. Oh, that was a mistake. Force of Will's fine. We'll pass. I have to hold the force for their reanimate here. Oh, they just don't have lands. Wonderful. I think in this case, take a peek. What did they have this time? Sorry. Murktide of their own. What do we get? Land. Okay. Land is fine. They've got Murktide. We go to our turn. Quarry Steel Cutter. Okay, I'm going to keep the blue card on top here. I think we brainstorm. This could be a risque biscuit. We need to, like, seriously start punishing our opponents a little bit. Oh, man. Because if they have, like, they draw land here. Okay, that's a good one for them to draw. They kept on top, which means it must be another land. Okay, we're going to go Wasteland, hit you. And they scooped it up. Okay, great. Great, great, great. Got there that time. Wasteland seemed great. Why am I cutting Wastelands? Now we're on the draw. I don't know why I'm cutting Wastelands. I think I continue to cut them, though. Oh, do I actually want True Name Nemesis? Why am I playing True Name Nemesis as well? It's another great question. Yeah, we're just going to run it like this again. We got away with something there, I guess. This one got a mull, unfortunately. This one we can keep. I guess we bought him a land. Underground Sea into Entomb. Let's Force of Will. If they've got days, we're dead. That'll do it. That'll do it. This deck is very, very strong. Oh. Well, our opponent just entombed a days. Our opponent just entombed a days. I assume we're dead here, but I'm going to try to win the game. It's not even true that we're dead, which is funny. Like, it's kind of funny because our hand sucks. Opponent says they enjoy our content. I mean, if they had to reanimate, we were like completely destroyed. I suspect that they have the reanimate. I'm telling opponent that the funny thing is the game is still far from over. Okay. Thundering Falls. Polluted Delta. It's not quite the skipper we're looking for, I don't think. We really need a threat now. Well, let's not throw the game by brainstorming into a daze here. Oh, no. I guess I should have put the tropical island back. I'd give both my kidneys for a threat. Yeah, thought sees me, I guess. I don't know. Take Pyroblast. Okay, let's go for the end of turn. Grab Volk. Draw. Cutter? Ugh. Play bauble, target ourselves. Now there's going to be a cutter. It's another bauble. This is embarrassing. Our opponent, our opponent entombed to days. Oh man, it is just not going to matter. It's just not going to matter. Ponder's not bad. Okay. Is this dragon in today's? I think you know I have a daze, right? Okay, they're forcing back. Yup. There's the dragon. So now that explains why they took the pyroblast. We have 2 more blasts left in our deck here. Unholy Heat, hilariously, it's a 7/7 dragon. Do they have another daze? There's 3 dazes gone. Do they have 4 dazes? I kind of think we need the extra selection here. I'm going to jam this. I'm going to bottom that. I'm going to play Ponder. Man, these are really good Magic cards, but I don't think they're good enough to beat a dragon. Oh, I don't think they're good enough to beat a dragon. What does this... Oh, man, alive, man. Can we beat a dragon like this? I don't know that we can. I guess no. Pass. I don't think this gets us to beating a dragon, but we kind of need threat in addition. Attack for 7. We're on a 3-turn clock here. Opponent can't have anything else left. They probably do. Okay. So we're going to 2. If they have Bowmasters, we're dead. If they have Bowmasters, we're dead. They probably have Bowmasters. What's on top? Grafdigger's Cage. Brainstorm. Our own dragon. Our own dragon is... That's interesting. I guess if they had Bowmaster, they would have played it there. So I'm going to attack. Okay, we'll pass. Me to 2. They're going to brainstorm. Really got to hope that they don't have gas. Engineered explosives for 0. Okay. Is fine. Let's cast Grafdigger's Cage. Let's go to combat. Let's see if they want to... If they want to crack the explosives here. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Play our own dragon, make a monk. Equip. Ours is an 8/8. Looking for Brazen Borrower, I guess. Engineered explosives for 1 this time. Okay. This is to kill the Graph Digger's cage. I didn't delve right either. I didn't delve right. I thought I still had delirium. I didn't even think of that. Oh no. Well, they don't have to block, which means I can't attack. Which means I guess I just have to pass here. I don't know. I don't think I can attack there. Okay. We really need like some kind of gas off the top here. Yeah, this is not good. I just can't attack. This will feign that we have a hard cast force available. But if this is like an end of turn to beat the cage into Entomb reanimate, then that'll do it. Unfortunately, it's going to do it. We're at 2 as well, hilariously. Come on, deck. Jesus Christ. Okay. Another dragon. What does another dragon mean for us? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's going to pump. I guess we play it. We play a second dragon. And then if I move the cutter onto this dragon, attack with both. I think I bring the cutter onto this dragon. I attack for 11. Put him to 3. Just where he draws the brazen. Inquisition of Kozilek. All right, well, we lost that one. Our opponent's hand was Engineered Explosives, reanimate. GG's, Vader. That is quite the game. We assuredly would have lost that game if you didn't misclick the days. So if we were playing in paper, at least, I was toast. But yeah, I mean, it certainly made for an interesting kind of dogfight for us where, you know, my deck kind of spun tires for a really long time, and then yeah, we just only very narrowly got there, which I I don't know what that says, but yeah. In any case, we got a 4-in-1 with Rug Cutter. It probably should have been a 3-2 with Rug Cutter. The misclicks happen. We lost to 4-color beans, which is to be expected, but we beat the other decks. And yeah, I mean, it was a fun league. We got a lot of crazy blue mirrors. That's I think what we're going to have to expect from here on. But yeah, we shall see. We shall see about that. So far, I'm happy with the deck. I'm not happy with True Name, perhaps. The only time I thought it would be good, it just died to an edict. But I don't know that that's like enough of a reason to just outright remove it from the deck here. I need to figure out a better plan for sideboarding against Blue-Black Reanimator as well. I'm not 100% sure how I'm supposed to be adjusting things. We got dumpstered against Vader in the first game. The second game, Vader just we wastelanded them and they just never found another land. And then when they found another land, it was a surveil land, which got wastelanded again, which feels bad. And then the third game, we most certainly should have lost, but misclicks happen, I guess. Maybe I should have just scooped. I'm sorry, Vader, but we did get to see an interesting game there for sure, with the Corey Steele Cutter on an 11/11 Murktide Regent, which was pretty sick. Okay. In any case, thank you so much for sticking around. We will play some more Rug Cutter soon, and then I'm going to bust out some Doomsday again. I just don't know what Doomsday deck I want to play. It's just I haven't been as into the Doomsday experience recently. But I think I just need to figure out what variation of the deck to play. I might try busting out a. I wanted to play the six cycler version, um, because I was kind of expecting the format to potentially change a little bit. But since it remains the same, I feel like I'm in my same kind of slump with the archetype that I was before. But rest assured, we'll be back to casting the Doomsdays soon enough. And actually, speaking of Doomsday, I can show you what did we get here. I got a little paper bag, and there's a couple of things in the paper bag. We got a foil Jace Wielder of Mysteries, which is a Doomsday card for sure. Uh, we got a foil, was it Sutured Ghoul, which is in some pre-modern Doomsday piles with Breakthrough and Shallow Grave. Pretty cool. And then I also picked up some future sites and some two chromatic stars because I plan to build as a joke pre-modern Doomsday. Luca Fasoli, actually, here's a little. Luca Fasoli posted a tournament result with Doomsday in pre-modern. It's the only. Look at this. Luca Fasoli's a master. We go here. We go to pre-modern. We scroll down here. We look at Doomsday 0.1%. You click on it. There's only one. There's only one deck list listed, and it's by Luca Fasoli. And I'm only just getting into pre-modern. I've actually got Standstill built right now. I love Standstill. When I make my video for my Magic experience playing Magic, Standstill will be a card that's featured in that video. But I didn't realize that there were actually ways to win with Doomsday in pre-modern. And when I look at this deck, like it just seems so freaking sick. Abience, I don't even know how to say that word. Ebony Charm as the win condition, like that is just incredible, right? You gotta love an Ebony Charm. I think the idea is that you somehow have a future sight out, and then you cast Doomsday, and you make like a Doomsday pile with Lion's Eye diamonds in them and another copy of Doomsday and Ebony Charm, and then you continually cycle through your deck to drain your opponent by one each time, and you never die to Doomsday because you're always gaining one life every time you go through the future sight pile. And you can, like, I don't know, use Rushing River in there and to like bounce some permanents that your opponent might have. And it just seems like a really, really fun deck to play. But it also seems kind of bad because I feel like it loses if you get disenchanted on your future sight. It also loses if your opponent has some way to remove everything from your graveyard. And so, yeah, there's a lot of ways to stop this. It's like Duress is like probably fantastic against this deck, but there's something about it that just gets my juices flowing. And so I'm going to build this in paper as a joke when I get around to it. Now that I have my Lion's Eye diamonds, I just need to find a few other cards have been a little challenging to find. Like nowhere locally has Abience, and I only have one City of Brass in my commander deck, so I don't know. We'll see. It's a pricey deck, but it's mostly just pricey because there's four of these old chestnuts in it. So we might be able to make it work. And if I do, maybe I'll do like a little paper video somehow playing some pre-modern against friends or something. We'll see. We'll see. But I'm kind of excited about this because I saw it. It's Luca, right? And I'm like, well, Fuzz is a master of Doomsday, right? So if anyone can do it in pre-modern, it's going to be Luca. So I don't know, Fuzz, if you're watching, shout out to you, my dude. That is sick. In any case, everybody, I'm going to sign out for now. Thank you so much for coming along, and I'll see you all again soon.